Hello everybody and welcome to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Tonight we're going to have episode 89 of The Coin Vault has opened. We're going to be looking through another roll, second roll of 1970 S Mint Cellos here. So these are coins that came from mint sets. Someone else cut them out of the mint sets. So this is basically what we received here on eBay. Now tonight I'm going to have to adjust things a little bit. So this one is, on it says 40 coins plus 10 Ds. So I believe I've taken the Ds out of here. I think they're red. And then I just got a new roll in that's a separate roll, but it came in and it should be 45 coins, which is over there. Sorry, I still have last night's out, which is kind of dangerous here. But I'm going to dump these out. And so we'll go through these and then we'll see how many more we need to complete 50 coins. Gonna maybe put these over because I'm almost like, why? I want to make sure I keep things straight tonight. I feel like stuff got mixed around. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. We found 1 RPM looking through the other roll last night, and we found a bunch of what appeared to be floating roofs. Now Blue Sandy was watching and she was the one that said, hey, was that a floating roof? And I don't know much about them. I did see on eBay it looks like something that exactly like what we were looking at. We're selling for like about 12 bucks a piece, and someone sold a bunch of them for that. And so I don't know their backstory there. They're kind of interesting, but also coincidentally Blue Sandy was the winner for the scavenger hunt number 11. She found I believe it was the phrase, I think it's right over here, the snake hanging from the talon. So she found that in one of our videos, and so I didn't get a chance to mail out her prize today because I was going to talk to her. If you're watching, just let me know if you're still looking for more scavenger hunts. It cost me about $4 to mail them, and so if you are, or you're planning on trying to win some more, if I can mail them out. If you're good and you're done, I'll send them out to you tomorrow. Just let me know. But congratulations. And also, we had our first winner for the PayPal cash giveaway this Sunday. I thought their name was Ayala Mark, but when I was checking out the PayPal payment, I was having a conversation back and forth with them. It was Mark Ayala. So it was just in the name that I saw, it was it went around the other way, so I thought the first name was the last name and whatnot, but it appears it wasn't. So anyway, I did post a new I did post a new giveaway as well. So you can find the 4 most recent giveaways in the description below this video if you guys have free time and want to. The giveaways only take like a minute to join. You can join as many times as you want. I don't have any rules, just whatever account you win on, I've got to be able to email you the PayPal account, because that's whatever one wins, that's who's getting a PayPal, whatever email is used, that's what's getting a PayPal sent to them. I know PayPal, you can register more than one email address to them. So I understand people can do it, but just make sure that you can get it. I will send it to it, but I will also send an email saying, hey, make sure you claim your prize, you won. So good luck to everyone out there that does try. I hope that these are fun. And hope you guys enjoy them, because that's the point. So we're going to look through these here quickly and see just kind of what the condition of the coins are. And hopefully it'll be as nice as the ones last night. It seemed like there were quite a few really nice coins in the roll. This one here looks pretty nice here. Let's check out the reverse, see if the mint employment that was on his lunch break, who didn't wash his hand, thought the same thing before putting it in here. I know we see this big crescent here, but that's just on the mint cello. I do actually think that there's a little mark right underneath that though. So it looks like there is a little nick, a little scratch, but still not bad. A pretty nice looking coin. Now it's like, I almost feel like we could see the floating roofs from just right here. So I don't know if you guys have seen the floating roofs before, but basically when we're looking at the reverses of the coins, there's kind of this second tier on the memorial here. Basically what it'll look like is you just won't see the line on either side, so it'll almost look like this top part, the top tier, is just floating on top. So that's pretty much all there is to it. And you know, I've looked at a lot of coins and I never noticed it before. I saw a couple of videos on it, I'd heard about it, but I didn't, I'd never found one, and so I didn't really know what to think. And then when we were watching last night, Blue Sandy was saying, hey, was that a floating roof? And then it looked like we found like 5 of them. I think there was 4 in the video, and then I noticed that one of the coins had kind of, I had dumped them out in front of my keyboard. Speaking of, yeah, double check, because I just saw one, there was another coin right there when my keyboard got moved over to the side, and I was like, hey wait, there's another one, and so I checked that one over and stuck it in the bag, but it looked like it was a floating roof as well. So just kind of fun. I'm not sure, that one almost looks like it might have a split serif on the top. Maybe it's just machine damage. I almost felt like I could see like kind of like, I don't know, we'll see. It's like I could zoom in on every one, but it's like I feel like we waste a lot of time focusing. I sent a couple more offers out on a better microscope to a couple dealers. We'll see if anybody bites on them. Hopefully I will have even better microscope for you guys here in the upcoming weeks. If I'm not able to get a deal, I'm just, you know, I figure I might as well try to get a deal. It's not urgent. This one works. We're doing good. But if I'm able to get one, why not? Take a little bit of time. Hey, Accredited Coins, welcome. Yes, the dimes were hot today. I'd say the dimes were the coin of the day. I was kind of, you know, I'd sold quite a few dimes since I started selling them a couple weeks ago. But today was dominated. I think I sold like almost 10 dimes for every one. I think I sold 11 dimes and 2 pennies today. It just makes me wonder, like, have I been in the wrong business selling just small and large cents? But I don't know. I was within my comfort zone, within what I knew, within what I was interested in. I was never interested in dimes as much. I liked some older ones. I liked Mercury dimes, but I guess I just wasn't ready for them. I felt like I was staying where I felt comfortable and just like afraid to move out of that place. And I'm glad I have. It's been a lot of fun getting to look at different coins. I've been checking out your $50 accredited coins. You have some really nice $50. I'm really impressed. You have a nice collection. It'll be really fun. So did you say that eBay did lift your selling restrictions so that you could list more? Because I'm really looking forward to getting to see your whole collection. Looks like this one has some environmental damage on it. I don't know. I'm hoping that by the time it's like I keep having a bunch of stuff come in, and then I order a bunch of stuff, but it seems like I'm starting to have like over 100 coins coming in the mail like at all times now. I keep feeling like, okay, they're all going to come in. I feel like the mail is a little bit slower. It's like I don't get a bunch on Friday or Saturday, and then I just get like a giant amount on Monday. And it's like, all right, it's like Monday is the beginning of the work week now. From $660 to $120K, you're good to go now. That's awesome. Well, make some videos. Make some videos while you're redoing them all. You know, it definitely couldn't hurt. You know, it's like build up. I mean, even say like I saw that you have an Instagram account. I swear, just post, like join the eBay partner program and just post, you know, nice photos of your coins that you're taking, the same photos that you're doing for your eBay listings. Just post them over on Instagram. you've got an Instagram account. You have the ability to take nice photos, and then link the photos to to your eBay account. It's like I can show you how to do it all. I think that it'll double your sales. I think if you made videos. Speaking of, what kind of do you just use like a handheld camera, or did you say that you used like the iPhone like 11 something? But it should be all really pretty easy. You could probably do it all on your phone really easy. Oh, right. Yeah, they don't make that super clear with the supply store. I can definitely see that happening. It's like you have to do it all in one thing, which they basically like make you, buy everything at once. I guess I can understand because I think everything has free shipping. It's just kind of built into the price. Like the funny thing is, like they didn't advertise it to me when I feel like I missed multiple months of free packaging or quarters of free packaging. And that was another thing, like I was just looking at the store levels, because the store level, just to see what the different perks, because now that the 50,000 free listings is gone, just trying to figure out if I should, upgrade to another, go up to 10,000 coins. But just with everything, without them being able to like answer questions about managed payments and about, just the future of everything, it's like I don't want to like make a contract with them where I'm paying $300 for 12 months for like unknown who knows what. They need to like give people information. Yeah, the thing is, they're like supplies are like overpriced. Like I want to say I used to get like 5,000 bubble mailers or something for like $120, and now it's like they're like $25 a piece, or I'm sorry, it's like 25 for 100. I feel like they used to be like 6 to 7 cents a piece or something like that, and now they're like $25. And like when I ship stuff, I use two of them. Like I put one inside the other, so one's like a return. So it's like they go fast. But I mean, yeah, if I had $150 quarter in supplies, that would be like 3 times as much. Like I could build a house out of packaging materials. Yeah, I don't really like they definitely price things that they get a couple bucks out of you. It's kind of odd. I mean, I can't remember the size. I think it's like 6.5 by 9.5 or something roughly. It's the smallest size bubble mailer. I guess I could get some larger ones sometime just for fun. But usually by the time I go, if it's more coins than I can like easily fit into one of the smaller bubble wraps, I do it flat rate, because I think you can only go up to like 15 ounces or something in one of the small bubble mailers anyway. So by the time I'm doing 15 ounces, I might as well go to a flat rate. It usually just works out in price wise anyway. But yeah, I'm basically to the point, like with 3,000, I have like 3,100 listings. It basically makes mathematical sense with the promoted listing credit and the shipping supply credit. It basically makes sense for me to do it plus the 500 more auctions. But if I'm about to maybe get the 50,000 free listings again, once they figure out like what they're doing, if I get the 50,000, then there's no reason why I would ever want to pay 5 times as much. It does. I would be paying $240 more to have 500 extra auctions. It doesn't make any sense to me. Nice. Well, you should definitely use a nice bright setting. You know, the brighter and happier the coins are, just trying to keep, you know, I try to keep the coins their natural color. But, you know, with like a lamp and stuff in the sky, like the silver coins have been proving pretty much impossible. Like half my videos, like I think I've decided I just want to do like silver and steel colored coins, like once the sun has gone down. Maybe I'll do them the night before, the next day. But they're just impossible to make videos of, like everything. You know, maybe if I had like a nice like white tent that just had like, I'm thinking about making like a setup where there's just like, I'm inside a tent, like a white tent with just like lights blasting on me from everything. It's like, I feel like it's the only way to like get like an even diffused light that's just like, you know, like you live in a light like that. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I forgot to look for floating roofs, but we'll look again. What was the big YouTube dream you were having, accredited coins? What were you doing with your YouTube dream? Just curious because I don't see any videos, but if you had YouTube dreams, what were they? I like hearing people's dreams. I like it when people have dreams. You ask most people what they want, and it's like, you know, they tell you something, but then they're like, but it'll never happen. And it's like, well, why not? Like, because it never will. And it's like, well, do you want it to? Yeah, but it never will. Well, not like that. Hiking videos, that sounds sweet. You could have like a GoPro on. Like those new drones they have, I don't know if you can like do them hiking, but it's like they have those cool drones that just follow you wherever you go. They like stay like, you know, a nice safe distance from you and just kind of go above head. Like you probably only get like 30, 40 minutes of like fly time out of them. But those things look cool. You could get like a bunch of them maybe, like for a long hike. You gotta be careful exploring the mountains up here. I don't go off the path here. Like, it's like you just like, you know, it's like you see, it feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere, and then you go off the path and all of a sudden there's like 20 people with guns surrounding you and they're like, you went off the wrong path, buddy. But yeah, I think we talked about Murder Mountain one time on here. Yeah, I want to get a drone. I've never had one. They just seem like they'd be fun. I want to get like, you know, maybe like I feel like I see kids, they have like these little drones that you can like race. Or just like, you know, they kind of like look like a little Star Wars plane or something, and they just go meow, meow, meow. They look fun. I want to like fly one through the forest, just do like barrel rolls through the trees. It looks like if they crash once, they're done, but they look really fun. They're like giant mosquitoes. Yeah, do be careful. Like, I mean, it's like if you, I don't know, it's like, yeah, just be careful. And it's like if you ever do run into anything, just turn around, walk the other way. Because I mean, it's, you know, it's not just, you know, people on private lands. It's there's like whole like foreign organizations from other countries that basically go onto the public land, you know, go into the parks, and they just set up entire operations and just like, you know, just totally go to town. You know, destroy everything and just, you know, try to make $1 million. You know, it's easier than smuggling it over the border. And the funny thing is, it's all legal here now. But I guess if people can make money off of it still, they'll do whatever. Yeah, I don't know, it's like I feel like up here they're constantly, that's one of the major, it's like they don't go after the small people as much. It seems like they really try to target, the huge, I don't know, for lack of better words, like the cartels. Um, there's definitely a lot of money being made in those hills. It's like a lot of different countries have a stake in it too. This one here looks pretty nice. So it looks like we found some floating roofs. Blue Sandy was pointing out that like, hey, that looks like a floating roof. I'd never seen them before. Yeah, it's really hard to tell up here. Like most people here seem pretty much fine. I don't know what it's like other places in California now. It seems like everything is everywhere. It's just kind of in your face. Like you can't go grocery shopping without running into it. This one's pretty nice here. I'm assuming that's not the Mint Cello up there. Otherwise, this is a really nice bright. Sorry, I was looking at 1982s before this, and I was like, this is nice 1982 in my head. Well, this is a 1970s. This is a nice 1970s. I still have like about 300 watch hours. We're getting there. Getting excited. I might make like $8 a month revenue from YouTube. It would be pretty awesome. It'll match like my $8 that eBay Partners gives me every month. It's like between eBay Partners and YouTube Partners, I'll make about $16 a month. That should be able to, pay about a tenth of my internet bill. I think since I started streaming, my Suddenlink has like raised my internet bill like 5 times now, I think. They've raised it twice since the pandemic started. I think 3 times last year, but I guess they raised my internet 5 times in 1 year one time. It's just a ridiculous internet company. They know they're the only one, and so they just, they're like, well, we'll add $10 on, see if they keep paying it. And you can complain, and they'll just say, yeah, we'll disconnect you, sure. You're not addicted to internet. I just might be, they might be right. I'm hoping so. I know I'm a little bit over a year now. So it's a rolling 4,000 average. So as, the week goes on, a little bit is dropping off, like every day a little bit drops off, but I'm definitely doing more on average. So I'm guessing it's definitely possible this week. I'd say 2 weeks max. If people got interested in the scavenger hunts again, it would probably be done this week. Or like even 24 hours. I don't know, like I usually don't spam my social media or like my friends and stuff, but I could almost be like, hey guys, I didn't want to ask you guys to like help out, but if anybody wants to help push me over 4,000, I could get there this week, it would be awesome. I just want to see what happens. I feel like they give you a bunch new tools. There's a bunch more editing tools, a bunch more options. So I just want to see what the other side looks like. For all I know, they'll say, oh yeah, you don't look like you have quality content, so they'll say no. Yeah, what I did hear is that the bay up here, that like a foreign company or something, probably like Russia. They're wanting to put like the largest ever like fiber optic cable and have it come in up here. Which, you know, if that does happen, it'll give us like crazy internet, and it'll also mean that Suddenlink no longer has a monopoly on the area. And it's like I could go. I mean, there is, you know, like satellite. But if I go with satellite, then it's just, I don't really think you can stream with satellite. I know that I couldn't play video games with satellite. There was just so much lag time that it's like, it just wouldn't be possible. Was there any reason they thought it was like fraud? Holy tone spots. It's like a peacock's eye. Those are pretty cool. Did you do something that they didn't like? Like, was there a way of getting people? I'm just curious, because if there is, like, I wouldn't want to repeat the same step. If you have any words of advice, because I definitely will be planning. I still have an AdSense account. I think I have almost $100 on it because I used to have websites, and I haven't, you know, done websites in a long time. So last I knew, it still had a bunch of money on it. I tried to connect it, but it wouldn't let me connect it here for some reason until I had 4,000 watch hours. I was like, well, I'll just connect it beforehand. It seemed cool. Some bot may have spam clicked. That's crazy. It's like, you would think that that would be good. And so, yeah, that's too bad. It's like a bot just goes around, gets everybody banned. Oh, look at the A and T in states. It's the stees. Is that like struck through Greece or something? Like the A and the T there are like so gone, when it's like just the A and the T. It's kind of cool looking. I have heard of somebody tried to convince me to join Amazon MTurk, and I thought it was a scam. It was like a friend, and I didn't know why she was trying to. Is it legit? Have you tried it? It's like basically like Amazon like farms out all these like kind of meaningless tasks that robots have hard times doing. You think it was a greaser, Super Silverman? And welcome, Super Silverman. I was thinking I'd see you last night with the other role. That one was pretty cool. So that was the last one of the close-ups here. Actually, speaking of, let's count this, because I want to make it 50 tonight, and I have the other roll that I just got in today. So maybe that wasn't the last one. But yeah, tell me about Amazon, because someone, like my friend was saying that they were making like $800 a month, and they were just, you know, their job, they made like $3,000 a month, so it wasn't worth it. They just did it in spare time. Alright, 40 coins as advertised. That's what it looks like to watch me count 40 coins off camera. Yeah, I mean, this is taped shut. I haven't looked at this before. Yeah, it was interesting. It sounded like the longer you worked on there, the more like the, the longer you worked for MTurk, the more money or the like the better jobs that would be offered for you, like the better references, or you would just make more money for the same jobs. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we'll go through 10 more here at random. So this is from, so these ones here, they came with this nice, it almost looks like there was a sandwich in there. So these ones came from a different seller on eBay, not from the same person. So this will be kind of in, maybe I should have kept them secret or separate. But so we'll just kind of get to see the differences. And for all I know, they all came from the same place originally. But so these 10 will be from a different seller. So we'll just see. So basically the last 2 rolls of S's that we looked at were really nice. The conditions of the coins I feel like were above average for the Mint Cellos. Hey, Super Silverman, so I don't know if you saw the coins, this almost kind of looks like one. I feel like I can see the roof, but did you see the ones that looked like floating roofs? Did you have any thoughts about those? I'm just curious if it appeared that Blue Sandy was correct about what she was saying. It's just new to me, and I know you know a lot about 1970 S's. But the ones that I saw that looked like it, on eBay they were selling for about $12. And it looked like there was a lot of sales. And maybe I should have kept these 2 rolls separate. I don't know. Just, because once I'm putting them all in the same pot here, and then we may never know which one came from which. Now it is too late. I mean, if we find it in tomorrow's, I think I'm going to do another 1970S roll. It's not going to be a complete roll. It's like 40 plus 45 is like 85, so it's going to be like a 35 coin roll, I think. I'm not sure. I need to count out the ones from last night and just make sure. I feel like I had extras laying around, and I'm not sure if I added those in. I can't quite remember how I did things. $69.70 and 71. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I definitely saw 69s. I think I was checking the JB Coins video that Blue Sandy was recommending, and I did check out. She was the winner for the scavenger hunt, so she's got two flying eagles. That was kind of cool that she won that. And she used to, it looks like she came from one of my old stomping grounds as well. Like I used to live in the town that she lived in. That was kind of cool. Like the random things, like, it's like I ran into one YouTuber, I was on a networking site in a different country and I ran into them and they lived like, basically like 1,000, 2,000 feet from me. I was like, what? I was like, that's like, that's like next to my house. That's, is this real? It's like not what I would have expected. So yeah, I feel like I have a lot to learn about 1970s. Just the more I like look at them, the more I'm like, wow, that like, I don't know, it's like my mind gets busy, like I get all hot thinking, not hot, but it's like I feel like it starts to, I don't know, there's just too many things to look at. It's just, it overloads me. I feel like I need to like just slow down and take it all in. Yeah, the initials are definitely crazy. Huh. I didn't know that they didn't put them on until 1965. Alright, so let's see, I'll put the box right there. We can get some lights going. There we go. Just felt like I wanted to be closer. Let's get some lights. Yeah, I feel like I've been learning a lot more about coins lately. It's been fun. And I don't know, I feel like, it's funny, it's like I feel like we can see more of the coin when I'm zoomed out. But I'm just afraid I'll miss something because there's just so much going on. Like say, if I'm zoomed on here and there's like, you know, a grease area on a place we're not looking, I'm gonna miss that. I believe it. There's so many crazy, I don't know, like, so you look at a lot of them Super Silvermen. So most of these coins that I look through, I feel like most of them have like machine damage on them. Like I feel like it's like very kind of rare that I see one that's nice and clean and smooth. Um, is that normal or am I just getting kind of shoddy? Am I getting everyone's machine damaged rejects? If that makes sense. Hey Logan's Coins, welcome. Good to see you. It sounds like you're crazy and you're singing. Welcome. You're welcome to lurk, be crazy, and sing here anytime. I need to come see what you're doing on your channel. I feel like it's been a couple days. It's like when I was looking at the 1970 Ps, like I felt like there wasn't enough to look at. Um, and now it's like, I'm like, there's too much to look at. And I don't know which one. One of them definitely seemed like it was, kind of looked like the grease dye. So it's like I'm gonna have to check United for that. Oh yeah, I think you were telling me about that. I think you sent me a picture of the light bulb. I think I'm gonna get a new microscope. I've been putting out bids. I've been, you know, putting out offers for better ones for people that are offering kind of best offers. And I'm trying to see if I can get something just because like for the higher ones they are quite a bit more. Excuse me, and I want to be able to justify either get a deal or get a really, 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 really good one. So the no M and D on those ones. So many with the N and D to the north. Lost the coin. Is there anything else on the back of the coin that you look for on the 1970s? It's like when I go to Copper Coins and Variety Vista, I don't see a whole lot. Oh, does it? I'm gonna move that one around. I mean, it looked like there was like a strong bar on the bottom there at first glance. It's funny, it kind of like fades. It's like interesting kind of damage to the, I don't know, the L there looks really interesting to me. And the E does too. Yeah, I seem to have a lot of luck with 58Ds. I feel like with the wheat cent, like the 53, 54S, 57D, and 58D. It's like whenever I find RPM, I'm like, oh yeah, and what date is it? And it seems to always be one of those. Almost always. I had a couple random ones. That one almost looks like it has a little extra underneath. I know if you look underneath the 7 there, it almost looks like there's like a little extra. I feel like when we did find for the 1970Ps, I feel like they showed up a little bit stronger. But those were on top as well, so I haven't found one on the bottom yet. Yeah, the front's definitely pretty busy. The front has a lot going on. I'm probably I probably don't even know everything that's going on with it yet. Like some machine damage on the date and the mint. I kind of miss getting excited when I saw stuff like that. This one you said's a DDO? I'll be happy to go check it out. So you said there is a little notch where the 7 meets? Hey Blue Sandy. Hey Blue Sandy. So yeah, you definitely were the winner last night. I got your address on Facebook. I just wanted to make sure. I meant to message you today. It was kind of one of those crazy days. But I didn't know if you wanted me to mail it out directly, or if you were going to try for some more of the scavenger hunts, because it's definitely cheaper for me to mail things out together. For all I know, you were talking about the last coin now. So you said there was there's a split on the right side of the Y. Interesting. And then a notch in the 7. Where the 7 meets. Let's see if we can get a better angle. When you say a notch, is it the line? Is it the line going right under, like almost running parallel, but kind of like on a purple? Or, sorry, diagonal? Okay. I will write your name on an envelope, and I will save it here for a couple days. And if you, I'm sorry, I will save the envelope for a couple days, and I will, if you get another one, I'll mail them together, and I'll try to throw something extra in there, for saving on the shipping, because if I'm not paying like $3-4 twice, I can throw something extra in there for you. It's hard to describe. I understand. I know, it's because, like, say on this one, it's like I almost kind of see like the same kind of like little line. Maybe that's a line that the large states have. I guess if this one was the same, it would have a split in the Y as well. When you turn it to the side, it's more visible for the 7. Go back to that other one. I'm just trying to compare these two. It's like they seem like they kind of have like similar machine damage to them. So I'm trying to see kind of what the difference is. It's like almost like that one has like one line kind of in where they meet. While this one almost kind of looks like it has like 2 lines. Okay, that's totally cool. Thank you. Okay, we'll take a look at the backs of these two. MD to the north. Yeah. And what is that? So that one can probably have it with or without the machine damage, because the machine damage is probably happening as the coin gets older. Or I'm sorry, the die gets older. L and Liberty will be fat. Just trying to look at the two to compare. Alright, I'll put those ones off to the side there for a minute. Yeah, I definitely can see how it would be easier to see all the details on the coin. I want to work on a better lighting situation for sure. Because when you're trying to look for details on the mint mark and it's like, really flat and shiny curves, the light just reflects off of it. And it's like what you're trying to see, you can't see. It kind of drives me nuts. Yeah, I feel like people maybe used machine damage just because I feel like when we say strike doubling, basically it's like to pretty much anyone it just sounds like double die. Um, and I'm guessing that's why people don't say it. Or maybe they do. Maybe maybe it's only me saying machine damage for strike doubling. Yeah, definitely. It's like I feel like when I see a coin that actually has nice crisp letters on it, rather than everything all um, damaged or double struck or strike doubling. Or would strike doubling and double struck be the same thing? Or would that be another point of confusion? I think this was the one that had like the peacock um, toning on it. So here we've got Liberty starts off with a nice L and then gets kind of beat up. Center part of the W. Okay. Yeah, I think that there's like a nice double die up there. One that's actually worth quite a bit. I think you're right. I should be paying more attention up there. You could see someone spending their entire lives just going through 1970 S Lincoln Memorial cents, making a living, finding the few. So it's like this one, I feel like it's like almost looks like one of those floating ones. Like this side, it's like pretty much gone. And I don't know if they get, even stronger, or if the light's just hitting it the right way where you can just barely see it. I feel like I missed the toning I wanted to see. Sometimes toning looks really cool under the microscope. It's like these ones just reminded me of like a peacock feather. We're no longer on Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. So that one spot, it's basically never machine damaged. And so if everything is looking doubled, it's like a kind of place where you can kind of be like, is this machine doubling, or is this something else? You got me all paying attention more to the coins and less to talking. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, I should check out, I checked his videos, or I checked the videos out a couple times. Um, I should check them out again. A little bit of damage down on the mint mark, or just die deterioration. That sounds like a good place to go for knowledge. I definitely am looking to learn more, and I definitely appreciate you passing stuff on. How many like, do you think that you know how many double dies, or how many small dates you found, like roll hunting, like where your favorite place to roll hunt? Do you buy mint sets? Do you look through rolls? It's like the texture on this one is definitely kind of interesting. But you were saying interesting too. That last one, everything was like really kind of fat. This one has some just fuzziness going on to it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's definitely interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of people have access to like coin shows and like coin stores, and can just like kind of look through a bunch of stuff. It's like in my situation, it's like I basically have to buy it online, and that is how this one kind of looks like one of those floating roofs. Like maybe I feel like I can kind of see a shadow of a shelf or kind of a bar. That side pretty much looks completely gone. Most of the initials are basically like ghosts. The F is like a ghost. The G is like kind of raised up a little. Compare this E. You found 2 small dates. Out of how many? Out of how many rolls? So I'll just grab the next one here. I think you were talking about the E and we. I gotta grab a different one. That one's kind of fuzzy. It's definitely not as sharp looking. Was this the one that looked like it had a floating? Yes. Never found one in a mint set. I cherry picked 2 small date proofs. Nice. The L has like kind of a line going up the left side of it. I feel like I've had pretty good luck with the RPM 001. I think we found 3 definites on them. Sorry, the luster there looks cool. It's like I feel like I'm looking for so many other things. Like I feel like I wasn't even looking to see if there was a small date on that one. And I feel like I'm not even quite good enough. If there was a small date to be 100%, it's a small date. Which is like one of the reasons why I feel like even though I'm making these videos, I'm probably gonna go back through them again, just trying to learn before I put them up for sale. It's like normally I just put them right up for sale. This one is super worn too. From my understanding, it's like a harder, like 1970S's are like kind of harder to find, like a original roll in the wild. I haven't tried. I feel like when I looked, it seemed like I feel like I saw some, but most of them were like tubed rolls. And I definitely have noticed that the mint sets go for quite a bit of money. Like I feel like the mint sets went for more than the ones that had like silver and stuff in them. Or actually, speaking of, does the 1970 proof set have any silver in it? Because that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, because the 69 would probably have silver in it, and then the 71 has an Eisenhower in it. You have 200 small dates, is that what you said? That'd be pretty awesome. That's weird too, is like when I was growing up, I totally always thought that 1969 was the last silver Kennedy dollar. I swear, like anytime if I did find a 70, maybe I didn't find. I feel like in my like I had a Whitman book for them when I was growing up, and I had I don't think it was a Whitman. It was like a big blue folder. Like it was just it opened like a book, and was just 2 pages. I can't remember what the name of it was, or what company made it. But I felt like there was always a hole in that book. Okay, so not two, I misread you, 200 large states. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I should, I don't know, like the small dates for some reason it's just like they are worth quite a bit more money than any other kind of modern, for, even for an MS65, compare any coin MS65, up to up to modern. Like, I mean, even go back, all the way basically to, you have to go back to like what? Like 1930, 1934D, 1935S. Like you have to like go like back like 35 years. Like it does seem like it is the most valuable coin in like 70 years. It's actually an interesting way to look at it. Hey, Numismatic Sam, welcome. Yeah, I've just started to buy Kennedy's, and I've really been enjoying them, and Franklin's. I started buying dimes. I started buying nickels, but it's like I bought dimes, nickels, quarters, half dollars, dollars. Pretty much everything has been selling really well because I put even my best coins up for sale after I buy them. Just my whole registry set's always for sale. The only thing that hasn't been selling is nickels. So I'm kind of like, maybe I'll go a little bit light on the nickels. I'll buy them cheap. Yeah, I mean, I've never found a key date in the wild, and so I guess it would kind of qualify as one. I mean, it's like, it's basically seems like it is a modern key date. And it's like, I don't know if things look different under a microscope. Like, I've owned one, like a graded one, but it sold. I didn't think I really understood. I just needed one, and so I just, eventually, I think it was like an MS64, but it sold. I think the cheapest that I see them on eBay, I think MS65s, I think we're running around 60, 65 bucks. Maybe I should pick up a few. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing too, is like the nickels have to have the full steps. The half dollars, it seems like they double their value if they have the full bell lines. And then like the dimes, it's like the full band on the reverse. Even though like I sold 11 dimes today, and none of them were none of them were full band. But it definitely seems that like full bands like double. It's like every time that I've sold in the like last month since I started buying dimes, basically every time I've like sold a coin with full bands, like the feedback is like, "Oh my God, thank you! I'm so happy." Um, so yeah, I think people get really happy that like the full steps is necessary for the nickels, um, or I'm sorry for no the full bands for the dimes, even though it seems like people will still buy them without it, but it like doubles the price. Oh yeah, no, I can't buy all of them. Don't you worry. I definitely can't. I'm interested to see what's going to go on eBay though. So it's like, for the last 3-4 months, they've been giving everybody like 50,000 free listings that has a store. So I could have been like totally abusing it and like relisting my stuff constantly and just spamming out every other seller. I chose not to. Um, but but anyway, that's not the point. So basically, they no longer have that. People who are in managed payments get the 50,000 free listings, but people who sell coins can't join managed payments because the payment processor won't process coins. And so basically, two things are happening. One, everyone's not going to have the 50,000 free listings on eBay anymore. And the second thing is, people who don't, their entire eBay store isn't selling coins, are not going to be able to post and sell coins on eBay. So I have I'm watching basically the total number of coins in PCGS and watching that number kind of go down. I've seen the Coin Geek a couple times. I was watching one of his videos the other day. He's a little bit new to me. Yeah, no, I was surprised like how I was seeing like MS 67 Mercury dimes. I bought a couple of them, and it's like I would have thought that far back it would have been harder to find an MS 67 one. I'm not positive. I'd have to check. I think I got some full band Mercury dimes. I think I bought some. I think they're in the mail. I'll have to check. I have like over 100 packages in the mail right now. It's been getting kind of out of hand. It's like Monday today. It's like I probably have like another 20 packages to list, and then I'll get another shipment of coins in. But it's pretty much just been nonstop. I haven't been able to keep up with it. It seems like on the weekends there's like nothing coming in, just the way the post office is working. But then it's like basically it's like I'm able to finally catch up on Sunday, and then Monday it's like, oh my gosh, again. I don't. I'll see if I can join him on Instagram. I just have CoinGeek here. On YouTube, so I can definitely check him out. I didn't know how big he was or how much of a thing he was. His videos did seem helpful. I think I might have been watching it about something about managed payments. Well, they're not cheap. I thought that they were actually going to be more expensive. I want to get some proof Mercury dimes. I've been all about buying up as many of the early proof coins as I can because like a bunch of the different years in the beginning have really, really, really low mintages. It's like insane. Like the 1936 proof sets, there's only 3,800 of them. And it's like I only have one 1936 proof. I'd like to get more. A bunch of people sent a bunch of people were like watching, or eBay was trying to get me to send them listings. Nice. I should check out some more because that's totally Like I love Coin Table, Chris Tisdale, when he like breaks stuff out and talks about grading. Like I have a lot of coins I want to get graded, but it's like I've been trying to like practice going through all these coins to try to get better, and so I'm hoping to get better so that I can save myself some hurt and not get back a bunch of MS64 or a bunch of genuine coins. But it's like they're definitely, I could probably like get grading stuff myself. I could probably be making a lot more money doing that than what I'm doing. It's like I feel like in one way it's like my business right now. My business is doing good. It's like according to eBay, it's like my sales are up like 10,000% since last year. It's just going up, up, up. But in another way, I feel like I'm taking care of all the sloppy seconds for everyone else's grading. I'm basically taking everything they don't want to, it's not really worth selling all the MS64s and 5s, and they just want to get those high top pop coins, and then just like pass off the rest. And so like I feel like my business is kind of cleaning up for them. Yeah, Chris is awesome. I think every single time I have sent Chris a message with a question, I think every single time he's replied with a full, thoughtful, reply. I don't think he's once not answered a question, like, and he's given a full, honest question. Like, he's been totally awesome. I should probably chat him up more. I just, I realize the guy is probably a busy guy. It's like I try to be respectful about other people's time because I realize we only all have so much. All right, what's this, my friend? Is this machine damage? You said that. Um, no, it looks like machine damage to me. But I think you were saying the W won't have machine damage when there is machine damage. Here, let's look at the okay, so the D looks like that, the O looks like that, the G, the N, the I kind of looks like it has a little extra on the left side, the west side. Is this the coin we've been looking for? It's like no machine damage down here. And then we go up. It's just, like the R has like, the R's got it going on, but the E, let's flip it up. I mean, it looks scooped out to me, but I feel like it's like right where it's supposed to be. I'll flip it over, we'll put it on the side. See what the reverse looks like. I mean, I guess like, that one was interesting. I don't know what to think. That one is now safe sitting on the lamp there. Yeah, I've really enjoyed talking to Chris. I really enjoy his videos. Like I found quite a lot of his videos very helpful. It's like I definitely want to start doing bulk submissions, and that's one of the things that has interested me a lot about his videos. I really like his videos where he, shows you the coins he's sending in. You get to see the coins that he's received back. He talks a little bit about why he sent in the coins that he did. It's very helpful. The 9 looks... the 9. I'll go back 1 second. I feel like so much to look at. I'm like missing one of the major things. It's like every 9 looks suspect. See, that's one of the things I've been trying to. I feel like none of the videos I feel like I see that talk about the small date, like none of them are like really, really close up. And it's like, is it the entire bottom of the 9 curves in, or is it just like there's like a little extra, like kind of piece on the inside? It's one of the things I haven't quite been able to figure out. I mean, I guess that would be a good thing about getting a second cam too, is that if I just bought a small date or if I just bought a second variety, I could have it sitting in the camera above me. And then if and when we found something, we could just look at that one as a pure reference. It's like, is that the same? Is it not the same? It's like sometimes when I'm doing the show, like I'll be like switching back at copper coins, and I'll be like looking at copper coins photos and then switching back here, and it's like it's amazing like how fast the information just like seems like it goes in my eyes and just out the back of my head. That'd be helpful. I mean, it's like I feel like the easiest way for me to do it is like sometimes on eBay, the listings of the small dates, they'll have a nice, a nice zoomed in on the PCGS. But then it's also hard with the PCGS slabbed coins because oftentimes you can't quite fully zoom in to that second focal length. You just kind of hit plastic. I think this one looks a little bit scooped out. At least it did back there. It's like kind of like a shallow fuzzy W there. Thank you, Silverman. That's super helpful. We've got quite a few more to go here. Ooh. This one's trying to get liberated. The mint cello that it is encased in is kind of peeling back. And I could actually see the coin right up close. It almost fell out. I was like, is that still protected there? I should make a mental note of that and be careful with these ones. Right. I totally bet. I believe that. I mean, that's definitely the reason when I go to look at them, I just look at the PCGS graded ones. I don't stop to look at the other ones just because I feel like they distract me. And if I'm going to spend that much money, if I'm going to spend like $60+ on a coin, I want to know what the grade is. I want to know exactly what it is when I buy it. You know, it's like I'm probably losing out on potential money, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting what I think I'm getting. Because, you know, as far as selling a coin, I just put it in my store and put a margin on it. And, you know, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't have to worry about what it is. Um, I'd rather sell a coin that I know is genuine and is what it is. You know, I know that grading isn't perfect. I know that PCGS makes mistakes. I've probably had at least 50 slabs that at least somebody putting the label on the slab made a mistake. But it's funny, I feel like I have like only like one or two coins like that now. Like every single one, every single slab with like a label error on it, pretty much every single one is sold. And I like, you know, put like big letters like, you know, PCGS made error. People knew what they were buying. Yeah, I believe like Super Silverman said the 1943. It's actually so like a clad silver Kennedy, like a or like a 40% silver. So that's like is it like it's copper and silver, like a mix? Wow, look at the die lines in that, or the die scratches. All right, that's on the. I guess I can just go and like look at what the compositions are. Did I look at the back on this one? I think I did. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, look at the lines inside there. Wow, this has like so many, I don't know if it's die scratches or over polishing. I wonder what the weirdest thing that like modern coins are made out of. This mint cello is pretty hazy. I feel like I can feel this mint cello is a little bit frayed in between my fingertips as well. So yeah, no, it's like I feel like I can just look up compositions, but like so like a dime and like a newer like dime and quarter. I feel like they're made out of the same kind of composition. Um, but it's like is it like a nickel copper? I guess it's just curious because they have such like a white or just such a, you know, they have pretty much like a silver appearance, but they're not silver. I guess I've just never really wondered what they were. It's like I feel like I just assumed it was kind of like a worthless metal mix. It's like one thing I've noticed with this roll, and I don't know which, if it's the new coins or from the new bag or from the old bag. But these Mint Cellos definitely feel like, just touching them, they feel like they've been handled more than some of the other rolls that we've recently gone through. Like, I feel like these ones they just feel like they've been around a little bit more. So I think we still got like about 15, 20 left. Hopefully we'll find a miracle here. I would definitely like to find at least 1001 RPM. I feel like we've had pretty good luck there. That sounds pretty good, like money you can actually do something with. I'll drink to that. It's like I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, I should like definitely be going and watching more of these channels and learning more. And then at the same time, I'm like, I'm just making more and more videos and making, like my eBay store. It's like it seems like it keeps kind of picking up steam, where it's like I'm selling more and more items. And it's like basically what I was coming to the conclusion today of is that it's like pretty much like the more I list, all of a sudden the more that's selling. But it's like I have to like keep selling. I mean I have to basically list as many items as I sell every day, like on average. Otherwise, my store is going to be empty. And so it's like kind of like is this continuing pressure of um, like as like sales are going up and up and up, it's like I've got to sell more and more and more and more coins. Otherwise, one day I'm gonna like log on to my eBay store and I'm gonna have like 0 items for sale, or I'm just gonna have like 1954 S's and 1958 T's, and there's gonna be coins, but not really what people want. But it's I guess I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to like say like it's like business. I'm just like working. I wake up, first thing I do is like start looking at auctions, and pretty much I stream until it's bedtime. It's pretty much coins all day long. I love it though. No, I found with this roll we haven't found one tonight for sure. It's definitely one that I can identify. But yeah, I'm a little surprised. I thought I saw something that looked like one, but the machine damage in these is just so intense that I'm sure it could have just been some machine damage that I saw. I didn't zoom in when I saw it. I was just like, that looks like it could be a 001, but it was all the way in the beginning when we were looking at just the condition of the coins. Some yummy pancakes today. I swear, like I Everything smells like pancakes. Everything still smells like pancakes. Everything but these coins, of course. Well, that was definitely one of the conversations that I was having. I was like, how we? It's like I feel like I could set, like I could teach someone how to do what I do, and like get set up for themselves. But when I was trying to figure out in my head, I was like, okay, like if there's a max, I was basically seeing where the bottleneck with my business plans are. And basically the bottleneck is, doing my current formula, I can only list so many items a day. There's only so much time I can do. And if X item sells a day and, Y items need to be listed a day, to keep a level, the constant and keep a level of growth, there's a point where time hits the maximum growth potential that the business can go. And I can alter the business. I can start to focus on more high grade coins, so that like each transaction, bears more, essentially for less work. But it was basically, I was like coming up to the conclusion that like, if I was to, grow any larger, I would need someone else basically to be, taking care of listings. But then at the same time, if everything was to keep working the way it was, I would have to teach them everything the way I do it. But then why would they want to work for me if I teach them everything how to do it? There's no reason that it wouldn't be more beneficial for them to work for themselves. And I mean, I guess the thing too is like, I'm not private about the information that I've learned. Like if somebody's curious about anything, or if I can help someone set up their business, run their business, I'm happy to. It totally, like a lot of people hoard knowledge, and I understand why they do. But it's kind of like Chris Tisdale on his video about like imposter syndrome and abundance. When he's talking about abundance, it's like, if you think that everything is limited, it is, but it's like if you see the abundance around you and that like it's everywhere, and you reach for that abundance and you take the abundance and like, it's everywhere. I mean, when you look at coins, if coins are work for you and it's what you enjoy, the kind of work that you enjoy, like, I mean, look on eBay, look at a coin show, like, there is more coins out there. There is more abundance than any one person could possibly ever have at all. It's too abundant. There's so many different ways you can make money off of coins. It's just pick one that you love, because if you love what you do, you're going to enjoy it. But it's like the more, it's like I've been just tunnel visioned, looking at small cents, looking at large cents, ignored nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, silver dollars, world coins. Like I've been looking through like the different world coin categories on eBay, and there's a lot of beautiful coins out there. There's like so much, but there's so much potential. There's so much abundance. Like it's just amazing. But it's like, I can't believe how much in my head in the sand, it's like, I guess I just figure, okay, I've spent 10, 20, 30 years learning about this, this is what I know, but it's like I was just like afraid to like look at everything else. And now that I'm looking at everything else, I'm like, holy cow. I've been in the penny department, combining capital. True. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely good could be different incentives in different ways. I mean, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of ways. I mean, it's like, I don't know, work is such an interesting thing. I don't know, like doing, like selling coins on eBay, selling coins on the internet. It's definitely been my favorite job. You know, while technically I feel like in some ways like eBay is my boss, for the most part, you know, they're just making sure that like certain standards are being kept up. But it's like I definitely enjoy not having like a 9 to 5 boss, you know, somebody making arbitrary decisions that affect my life. Not that eBay doesn't do that, um, but just not to the extent, not to the same extent. It's like I can, you know, work from pretty much anywhere I can get internet, and it's awesome. But it's like accredited coins. I'm not sure if you're still on here, but it's like, you know, he's been working really hard growing his business, and he is, you know, just starting to bloom. He's got everything aligned, everything set up, and it's like anybody can do it. Like it's like, you know, like it just takes like a month or two to get things set up. Like I would say somebody could, you know, start an eBay business that could start to produce some money like with pretty much like less than $1,000. You know, you just like start with a small niche, and then you just, you know, buy smartly, you know, just a coin at a time, and it builds up. I guess at the same time, if eBay isn't letting, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I feel like managed payments, it can't just, they're not just going to stop letting new people sell on eBay. So I don't understand it. It's like, if somebody starts a new eBay account, do they have to have managed payments? Like, are they essentially going to have no new coin sellers on eBay? I just don't quite get how this is all going to work. And the funny thing is, it's like nobody I've talked to on eBay can tell me. Um, I don't know, like, you know, I got newsletters saying, hey, you're going to get 50,000 free listings permanently. And I'm like, all right, this business model just got a lot better. And then come August 1st, no 50,000 free listings. That makes sense. Yeah, like I mean, I've never really branched out with coins at all. I've just, you know, I figured, you know, pick one set, and I mean, like I've been collecting coins forever now, and I've never had like a complete registry set at one time. Um, I've never had a full collection, but it's because I'm always willing to sell the coins that I have. So, you know, by the time, you know, I will have sold a coin before I find that other one that I need. I think I only need a couple coins right now for my registry set. I'd have to check. It would almost be fun to like concentrate on just finishing it, like, you know, for once, just get it all the way done. It's like I still have never had a 1909 SVDB. I've never had a 1922 no D. It seems like it would be fun. Yeah, I feel like when I first started searching for like different varieties, I feel like I was so happy. It was like, I found one, I found another one, I found another one, I found another one. And then it's like, lo and behold, it's like, no, 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 I didn't. Um, I feel like a lot of the stuff, like looking through the older wheat pennies, I definitely found some cool stuff. Here's one of those L's that have like a little chip, just like kind of hanging out inside there. I think we found two of these last night. And I don't think we found anything to go with them. I was just like, oh, if this is something, this could be a cool die marker. But that's like the third 1970s, and that's why I like going through all these coins. Like looking at a bunch of the same date, because like certain things that happen on the different dates and mints, it's like I start to see, and it's like I start to remember, and it's like almost like eventually I feel like I'll be able to just look at coins and not even know what the date looks like, and just by various dies that I've seen over and over again, just know what the date is. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if these are floating roofs, the floating roofs, either I'm getting really lucky or the floating roofs are kind of common. So me or that E just looks super fat in the center there. It's just all those weird little things that you don't notice looking at a million of them, and then all of a sudden on one it kind of sticks out to you. It's like, wow, I've never noticed that before. That looks kind of different. Yeah, this mint cello here, just the way it feels kind of fragile. It's not long on this world. I was just realizing too, I don't think we saw I think I must have skipped some of the letters, or we still have 3 more coins here. But there was the one that had 2 of the letters greased out on the reverse. That looked kind of cool. Yeah, I'm super far away. Like I just started with a Jefferson set. It'll be years before I finally. Are there any coins in the Jefferson set that are just like kind of like roadblocks? I picked up a nice like a 1954S last week. It was like a MS66 plus. I was just like, oh, I wonder what that's worth, and I like searched the cert number, and it was like $100, and I think I got it for like $40. So it seemed like a good buy. But we'll see. It's like with some, it's like I know exactly how much different wheat pennies go for, and like different memorial cents. It's like I know if I buy it, I know what it will sell, because I've sold it before. But with like Jefferson nickels and different coins, I don't know, if they'll sell, if they'll stick around for 10 years in my inventory. I don't have any feeling for that. Like I can look at different numbers and look at past sales, but I don't always feel like it helps me. It's like I like having a spreadsheet that shows me what I've sold before, how much I sold it for, how much I paid it for, like how many times, what the average amount of time that they hung out in my inventory was. It really helps, when you're looking at thousands of auctions in a day, It makes it so that you can like kind of like sift through everything and know, you know, especially with like limited money, what's going to be the best coins to buy. Maybe that's machine damage on the Y there. That one looked kind of interesting. Hey, welcome back, Accredited Coins. I think we're on the last one here. Here for the eBay secrets. What are the eBay secrets? I'm trying to think. Anything in particular that you are hoping to know about eBay? I'm trying to think. I know it's starting to get a little bit later at night. My brain is not as bright the later it goes. Secrets of eBay. I mean, I'm curious. The secret knowledge. I don't know. Like, I think that things are going to get interesting on eBay, is what I was saying before. One thing that I'm watching, that I'm really curious about, is the total amount of PCGS listed US coins. Like, I believe, like, if I look there right now, there is 123,000, just over 122,000. Or let me hit refresh. No, it's gone under 123,000. So I guess my thought is, if managed payments is becoming a thing and people are getting 50,000 free listings if they join managed payments, but if you join managed payments, you can't sell coins. And you can't join managed payments if you sell coins right now. Because if you sell coins, then you won't be able to sell coins. They won't be able to process your coins. So I expect that number to drop. So like credited coins, if you have 1,500 coins, and you're, you know, so if there's 100,000 of, you're going to be 1.5% of the coins on eBay. You know, it's like if I think I figured out I'm like 1 in 40.5 coins, like, on eBay, for PCGS credited coins at any given time. So it's like, I guess I see that number going down, so I feel like things are going to get interesting. There's going to be less and less people selling, because people that don't sell coins all the time aren't going to be able to sell. So it's like, where are those people gonna sell their coins? And people buying coins are gonna have less options. You know, if you're selling coins, accredited coins, if you're selling coins, people are gonna have less options. There's gonna be less people throwing their coins up to sell on auction. They're gonna be looking for buy it nows. That is pretty much the idea. I'm gonna try to get up to about, I think by the end of this year, I'm gonna try to get up to about 10%. So maybe by the end of next year, we can go up to 20%. And I'm gonna try to go up to 10% and not just by, I mean, one of the ways you can do it is just by getting, you know, modern proof coins. You know, it's like you could, you know, 250, $1,000 will buy you basically at least 250 modern proof coins. That's not exactly gonna, you know, that $1,000 could be much better invested. Trust me, I've tried it with the numbers game with Flying Eagles. With Flying Eagle cents, I had more Flying Eagle cents up than every single other person on eBay combined. Like, I had over 5,000, and like the total amount that everyone else had combined was 3,000 Flying Eagles. So, and it was almost like I had less sales. than everyone else. It was weird. It was like eBay hid my items or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean there are people like there were definitely quite a few people eyeing my 1936 proof today. So be careful with yours. I almost thought about like raising the price of mine because I was like, wait, if mine sells, I'm not gonna be able to afford another one. So let's see. So yeah, we didn't find any RPMs tonight. Um, that is for sure. This one looks kind of funny with the light on it. That still looks kind of funny without the light on it. I'll give you guys a different one to stare at here. So no RPMs tonight. There was the one coin that had that. I guess it's mixed in here, but there was one coin that was the greased one, and that one was definitely interesting. Yeah, mine's the cheapest one up. There's somebody else like just about $50 higher than mine. Um, but I think their one, I think it's a low grade, but it's gradable. Um, I was almost looking at the edge of this one like it was like a partial color strike or something, but I don't think it is. It just almost looked like the rim there kind of dropped off instead of going up. So let's see, today is Monday. So I did get another, or I guess I have more Proof 70, or I'm sorry, 1970S's for tomorrow. It'll be a partial roll. I'll have to count to see what they are, but I think we took 10 out of it, so I think it'll be 35, and then I think I have a couple loose S's in flips hanging around from other rolls that I pulled out. So I think tomorrow's will be about 38. I did get another full roll of Philadelphia and another roll of Denver. And then we've got like 1963 P and or 1963 P and D, 64 P and D. I think I have a roll of 64 proofs coming in the mail, which will probably be here before we finish up. And then I've got 1960 proof roll, 1959 proof roll, 58 proof roll, 57, 56, like 56 and 50, a lot of 56s and 57s. Oh, did the 1936, the other one? Yeah, somebody was eyeing mine. So maybe they, like, maybe I should have offered, I sent them a discount, and maybe I should have tried a little bit harder. I could have had my $1,000 day today. I want to see this. I might have to buy some 1970S small dates. I feel like just having one in hand would make it so much easier. But yes, let me check out this 1936 that sold. There's just becoming less and less of them. Yep, well there's 7 now. So what, you have 2? I have 1. So we've got like 3/7 of the market share. I wish I'd gotten that other one, that beautiful toned one that sold for 400. I really should have just bought it instead of the 1939 and the other one I got. Wait, where is it? It doesn't, July 2nd. one sold on, I'm not seeing the one selling recently. I see one that sold on July. Oh, I just hit refresh and there it is. Yeah, that was the one that was up behind me. So what's the next cheapest one? Oh my gosh, what? Mine is like half price now. Like mine is $679. The next one up is $14.24. And then it's 2,000. Jeez. 842. No, yours is looking cheap now. Well, I probably should. Bummer. That definitely sounds. Do you own Robert Lawson's 66 SMS dime with the 5 on the cheek? That would definitely be cool if you do. Huh. So, yeah, well, it looks like we got our wish accredited coins. It looks like the proof 1936 market is going up and selling out. I hope you got a bunch of them because it's probably going to be the last time we ever get to buy one in our lifetime. I mean, maybe there's another site we can find them on. Maybe it's possible to find raw ones. I don't know. But I mean, it's like what, the 1937, it's not, like the 1937s isn't that much more. It's like 5,500. I know it's not 3,800, but it's not far off. Like how much, I feel like there's quite a few more 1937s, which is the funny thing. Like I just passed up a couple at auction this weekend. Yeah, David Lawrence still has that nice one at 150. It's a little bit above. But yeah, everything is basically jumping up. This is gonna be an interesting next couple months. 12K. Well, mine already looks really, really, really cheap. I bet you're happy that you bought that other one. You said you made a deal with the penny lady to get that one. Good job. But I'm having fun, but I'm gonna have to get some sleep here. I need to get some sleep tonight because today was a doozy. I just kind of like, I don't know, like I'd say sleepwalked, but it was more like sleep fell over life. I probably should have canceled the stream today, but this was fun here. But really nice talking to you, Super Silverman. Nice talking to you, Accredited Coins. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Accredited Coins. I think that we should have, instead of starting a proof mafia, we should have like been like, you know, a secret society that kept our mouth shut and just picked them all up, and then started a proof mafia. Okay, I'll let you know. If it's out of my price range, I'll let you know. If it's a couple $100, I will pick it up. If it's more than that, I'll let you know. But I'm just trying to remember here. Whoa. crazy. But just wanted to say goodnight to everyone. Wish you a good night, Blue Sandy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by Accredited Coins. Thank you for stopping by and talking Super Silverman. Thank you for stopping by Numismatic Sam. Thank you for stopping by Logan's Coins. See if I missed anybody here. I just always like to say goodnight and thank everyone. It takes a little bit longer when y'all are chatty, but I enjoy it. So thanks everybody. So we'll work on buying out the rest of the 1936 proof market accredited coins. Thanks for all the tips, Super Silverman. I'll check my Instagram for the different pictures of the 1970s small dates. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That'll be really helpful until I can get one in hand. So tomorrow it looks like we'll have some 1970 S's that we'll continue to look through, and then we'll have some P&Ds later in the week, and then we'll just keep moving back slowly in time. For anybody who hasn't joined or entered the PayPal giveaways, there's 4 at the bottom of the description below the video. One ends I think in like 2 more days. I think it's the 6th, maybe 3 days, or when you guys wake up, 2 days. But thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the future.